Hey, you guys, we're gonna do one of my favorite things I love to do. I'm gonna show you how I made this beautiful bead garland. Now, the first thing I'm doing is I'm adding my beads onto a paintbrush, just the back of it. It actually holds it pretty steady, and it's one of my tricks that I learned from doing all these garlands. Trust me, it's gonna save you a ton of time. I'm gonna go ahead and use this red paint that I picked up from Walmart. It was just 50 cents, and these brushes I also picked them up from Walmart and they were cheap. So it really didn't take much to make this garland. The beads, I picked them up, and I picked up like 100 of them for like $6. So these garlands sell for like 20, $26 to $30 on Amazon and on Etsy. Forget that. I made mine super cheap, super affordable, and I spent almost nothing on it. I already had the paint, I had the brushes. All I spent was on the beads, and I got a ton of them for $6. So I end up making a ton of garlands, and this is one of my favorite ones. And I'm also gonna paint the white ones. So I did like 13 of the red, and I want to say 12 of the white beads. All I'm going to do is grab my paintbrush, and the paint I'm using is the same one I always use. It's a white chalk paint, which I also picked up a long time ago at Walmart. So go ahead, and I think I have a video on the paint supplies at Walmart. If I don't, next time I go, I will go live so you could check out all the paint, all the prices, and I do all the shopping for you like always. Make sure you get the top and the bottom of the bead. Go ahead and let them dry. This paint, let me tell you, it dries super fast. You're going to be able to let it just sit for a couple of seconds and you're ready. This is the paint I used, and is the chalk white paint. And it's my favorite go-to white paint. It's the only one I use. I love it. And I'm telling you, it'll change your life. Once you let it dry, go ahead and do a second coat if you wish. If it looks nice to you, leave it like that. I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat just to get that little shine on it. You see how it's shining? And it actually dries super fast. And I love it. Now, it is simple to do these garlands once you know how to make one. Trust me, you're going to make one for every holiday, and I am too, and I'll be showing you along the way. So this is the paint is called a red apple. And then I'll also be using either twine or burlap ribbon. So I think I'm going to go with the red burlap. I got it from this amazing company called it's called Burlap Fabrics. I'll link the link down below so you can go ahead and check it out. I also follow them on Instagram, and go ahead, I'll link the link on Instagram as well on my account so you can go check them out. They're a great company. This was super affordable, and I love it. I use it for everything now, especially the red. It's in for Christmas, it's in for Valentine's. It's just my go-to color right now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just cut a big chunk of the string, and I'm going to tie a little knot right there, and I'm actually going to glue it down with my glue gun. I just want like a little hook on there, so in case I want to hang it, if I want to hang it on one side, I want it not to move. Now for that, you're going to need your glue gun, so make sure it's running, and it's super easy. I'm just going to show you really quick how to make the tassel. So for the tassel, I'm going to go ahead and use my fingers, and I'm going to go around with the red. Look at, I'm going to go around as many times as I can. Go ahead and go around 20 to 30 times. Don't be scared. The thicker you make it, the nicer it's going to look. So just go for it. When you see that it's nice and thick and you like it according to how you see it, stop. But I'm just going to keep going because I like it really nice and thick. And especially with this material is really good. Let me tell you, this material is amazing. And it's going to come out gorgeous when you're done. So just wrap it around your fingers. Stretch your fingers a little bit. Don't close them up. Once you have it where you want it, cut it. Grab it from the top and make sure you hold it and you pinch it. You're going to take it from the top and you're going to tie a super tight knot. You don't want that to move anywhere. You don't want it to go anywhere. So make sure it's super tight, like really, really tight. Tie it as tight as you can. And once you have it, tie it again. You don't want it to move. You don't want it to break. You don't want nothing. So tie it again and tie it as many times as you need to. Once you have it ready, we're going to glue it together. So you see how I hot glued the top of it? I just closed it together with some hot glue. I'm going to grab another piece of the burlap and I'm going to tie the top of it. I'm going to leave, I want to say a couple of inches apart, and then I'm going to tie it. So make sure you adjust everything just how you like it before you tie it up, because once you tie it, you won't be able to move it again. And look at how simple it's going to tie. It's going to tie really nice and it's going to look good when we're done. So go ahead and lay it down flat and just tie it as tight as you can. Make sure you make 2 to 3 knots. And look at how it's already giving shape. You see how pretty it's already looking? So make sure you tie it super tight and then do another knot. Do 2 to 3 if you can, and then you're set. If you want to add a little bit of glue there, you can as well and allow it to dry. Once you have it ready, we're going to grab it from the bottom and we're just going to cut it. Cut them all the same length, just so it could all look really nice. And there you go. Look at how easy it was to make that tassel. It doesn't take hard work. I just showed you really fast how to make the tassel, and your beads should be dry. Go ahead and add a white bead. Then you're going to go ahead and add a red bead, and then a white, and then a red again. And you're going to go ahead and pull it down the string. Now, there's one little tip here. If the string of the top of the string gets fussy, go ahead and grab your hot glue gun and just add a little bit to the tip and run your fingers through it, and it should allow you to just slide in all the beads. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'll link the link down below. But yeah, look at how simple it is. All I'm doing is adding the opposite color. You can add as many as you want. You can do 2 red, 2 white, 2 white, 1 red. Anything your imagination wants to do, go ahead and do it. It's going to be really simple. You're going to love it. And if the bead closes, go ahead and add a little paintbrush through the bottom of the bead and just open it up. That's how simple it is. I used all the beads. Nothing got thrown out. Nothing got wasted. Make sure you use everything you have for your arts and craft. And all I'm doing is passing it through, and look at how simple that is. Now, this garland came out so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and use it for Christmas. I think I might also use it for Valentine's. I have so many ideas that I can use it. And look at how gorgeous it's ending up already. Now we're almost done. So go ahead and grab the rest of it. And if you need more beads, of course, I told you order a ton of them. And all you have to do is go ahead and paint it or leave it for the next one. So here you go. My garland is done. It's beautiful. You can always make it longer. You can always make it shorter. All I'm going to do is trim it now anywhere it needs trimming, just to get rid of anything that shouldn't be there, that's standing out of place. And I'm happy with it. It came out so pretty. I hope you guys make one. All I'm going to do is tie a knot at the bottom just to secure that it's not going to move anywhere. So tie the knot as tight as you can. Make 1 to 2 knots if you can. And then we're going to close it up. Look at how simple that is. I'm going to make a little loop and I'm going to hot glue it close shut. So make sure your hot glue gun is running. You do need it for this project. I'm going to add the hot glue right there. All I'm doing is making another knot just to secure it, to make sure nothing moves. And once I have that knot, I am ready to glue it down. Go ahead and grab your glue gun, glue at the bottom, and with your fingers, just tighten it up. And look at what I'm talking about. I added the glue right there and I'm done. It came out gorgeous. Go ahead and make one for your 2-tier display. Go ahead and put it by your centerpiece. Give it to a family member. Trust me, they would love to receive this. This is gorgeous. Who wouldn't want one? I hope you guys make one. And until next time, bye, you guys.